Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics with me, Get Daved. This is a co-op LP. Sometimes Snap does the videos. Not today, though. We're taking a different type of team into a deep dungeon. Hopefully that doesn't end in a mass murder on our part. I'm afraid. Sorry, I just had to move a little window out of the way so I could see where the treasures are, because I'm doing that. I did my time back when this game came out, looking for every hidden exit in every stage. I'm allowed to use someone else's map now. And let's try learning about where we are. Actually, alright, yeah, we've got Rias along. So 8 enemies, and one of them is remotely interesting. Actually, and there's a black mage. Does he have anything good? Not really. Again, thief hats are always nice to steal if you get the chance. Alright. Gonna act all brave and send Mustadio out first. Be cool, Dave. Don't freak out. Just gonna give him a nice high place to shoot from. And we'll get to work. He's not really doing significant damage to a lot of these enemies. And yeah, I switched him back to his engineer class because I liked the idea that he could still use a gun and sort of disable enemies from long range. So that's my goal with Mustadio, or that's the role I intend to use him in. He's actually a pretty good character. He just has the unfortunate characteristic of joining your party on a kind of low level and at a time where you have a lot of other good characters, and he's not like, I don't know, he doesn't really shine compared to your generics who have a lot more job points at that point in time. Now Malik is a thief primarily. I've also lowered his faith. Oh goodness, they're all gonna act, and they are gonna tear him a new one. Also, none of his moves seem to do any real damage. Fire-based one does. And he doesn't have Steel Heart. You know what? We'll just have him wait there. Hopefully he'll join my team. Nope. One, two, three, four, five. So Beowulf won't be able to seal that. I don't think he has sufficient range, sorry. Yeah, he's one short. Actually, that black mage standing there basically is responsible for blocking this attack. We'll be real clever and try using Innocent. That sucks. If you get Innocent that's on a mage, none of their magic will do any damage. It's kind of awesome. I have some high potions. Probably be better if I only was carrying X potions, because then they would be automatically used by auto potion, which is a skill I have on a lot of my characters right now. Just because, well, one, it's pretty good, and two, it's fine with me. Oh, he's afraid because he's got Don't Act. And reason 2 for having auto potion is just because a lot of characters have got to level 8 for chemist, because that was one of my goals. If you need to get the mime class, which is the hardest class to get, you need a level 8 squire and a level 8 mime, among other things as well. I think that haste spell still hasn't been cast, so... And still out of range. Well, you can't win them all, Mustadio. Haste 2, everybody. That explains why it was so slow in casting. Irony? Now... Unfortunately for this black mage... Yeah, I'm going here. It exposed its back and everything. Fortunately, it turns out he's a lot tougher than me. Okay, now we get the wonderful world of math skill. He's on a height of 5. Okay, so how it works is, with math skill, you can pick a property, like height, which is one of the ones I recommend learning first, and then you pick a multiple. 3 or 5. Every tile that is a multiple of 5 in its height and has someone on it is a target. For, oh, I don't know. How about frog would be pretty good, stop would be pretty good. Why, I just don't know which one to pick. Let's try Ice 3. Hard to beat, raw damage. One, 2, 3. And no waiting period whatsoever. And everybody, that's why calculators are great. Unfortunately, they're impossibly slow, but, you know, once you master the class, it's great. I'm just going to take a look at the action list here. I'm just going to have Rias kill him, even though Beowulf could probably get away with it. Rias is much more of a guarantee just because she's a fair bit stronger than Beowulf and, you know, attacks twice. Now, you may note that this fight is going a little bit differently. In the other one, I was really looking for the treasures aggressively and everything. In this one, I foolishly didn't bring Ramza along because I wanted to showcase more characters. That was a great idea because now there's no way to speed up, I guess I could use haste, but there's not much of, I can't super boost Rafa's speed or anything. Shock is an interesting ability. You do 1 HP damage for every HP you're missing. So if Beowulf had 1 hit point, boy, Shock would be really useful. Could petrify the Time Mage, that would be pretty good. Chicken is an interesting move, I just need to... yeah, okay. Chicken is actually a fantastic move. Lowers a character's brave by 50. If your brave goes below 10, you turn into a chicken. It also comes to my attention, aside from Rafa, we might be a little light on the mages. Auto potion? Alright, now he's only semi-screwed. Actually... oh good, he got a chance to act. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to very quickly look at everybody's, skills again. It's on a height 8 right now. I'm just going out of my way to double check. I'm going to try getting Rafa to heal next time. So I'm going to have to get Mustadio onto a tile that has a height of 3 or 5, most likely. Or a multiple of 3 or 5. So yeah, I guess sending him down is probably the safest thing we can do. Nice jump, Mustadio. Unfortunately, it looks like I've taken away all of his good targeting options. Yes, chickens get 1 brave point back every turn. Doesn't really make up for, well, a lot. Alright, can exploit their weakness to fire. It's a nice treat. Unfortunately, I had to move Rias fairly close to get the attack in. No harm done, though. Boy, she still gets a lot of turns, what with that, please hit someone. Preferably the weakened one. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. Mustadio? Yeah, he's not going to be okay. Okay, Rafa's getting a turn, so she might be able to just use Revive on him. Unfortunately, a lot of other characters might come back at the same time. And that would suck. Just need to do a little bit of research on this guy real quick. He has enough brave that he would survive a chicken attack. And yes, I'm using that term in all sincerity. Confusion might be nice. It's hard to argue with don't act, though. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Our Mustadio's on a height of 5. It would revive him, it would revive the Black Mage, and then because most of these enemies are undead, it would actually hurt that ghoul, so I'm gonna make that trade. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. And then it'll miss Rias. You'd think it might heal her or something, but no. Alright, the ghoul appears to be standing on one of the tiles I want to step on. That's kind of unfortunate. Aside from that, a lot of them are farther down. Like, that would be one of them, so I guess I could send Rafa in towards it. Most of those ghouls can't act, so I'm not terribly afraid of them. We have to do everything very carefully right now. It would have been way better if Mustadio had the Glacier gun, because ironically that is the fire-based one. Would be doing double damage to all of these undead enemies. I like that they're running away from me. In 2 turns she'll be back to normal, so that's a point of concern. What to do with Malik? I hope some of you were thinking that the last battle was too easy, because now we're getting to all sorts of complicated decisions. Okay, lots of people are gonna get a chance to act and take out that black mage, but I'm gonna try doing it with a combination of Malik and Mustadio, because neither of them are particularly hard hitters in my team, and I want Reus going after some tougher targets. Like this fine fellow. Incidentally, I think Reus is standing on an exit right now. Okay. Gotta do a quick inventory of the threats we're facing here. And I think it's safe to say that hasting Rafa is now the most important thing. Oh, Beowulf, you're so fine. You're so fine, you blow my mind. Incidentally, that's how the original poem goes. I don't know if you knew that. Hopefully that Time Mage is foolishly going for haste 2 right away. And I am going to try taking her out. Because it's not every day you get a chance to stab one in the back while they're casting something. Auto potion? Uh-oh. Try not to die, Mustadio. I also have some concerns about all those undead enemies coming back to attack me really soon. But that's part of the fun of Deep Dungeon. Guns have a range of 8, so let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're fine. And he's on a height of 9, so if he gets killed, I'll have an opportunity to revive him again. Okay. Now, I believe there's a treasure on that tile, which I can't reach in one move. How unfortunate. No way. Is this amusing for you? You'd find it amusing. And I'm gonna just do my little save thing because I believe that's it. Found a phoenix down! Alright, that's our first example of the crappy items. An elixir is what we actually wanted. So, if you're playing this game on a non-emulator and you have to actually put up with the crap of the random number generator, for some reason, the guy who directs this game, Yasumi Matsuno, in a lot of his games, he really likes to have randomly generated treasure. I hate it. Anyway, use an ability like Chicken or Insult, I believe is the Mediator skill, lowers your Brave by 20, and that will help you out. Alright, height, multiple of 3. Perfect. Kind of an indirect way to heal Mustadio, but that's okay. We need Rafa to get lots of job points in this class so she can switch off of it. Wow. Double the fun, everybody. Okay, those 2 ghouls look like all that's left in the initial wave. Yeah, that kind of wore off at a bad time. Yay, you live. Because he would have been screwed if that thing wore off. Unless we can hit him with, yeah, absolutely not. Boy, I don't know, some people really swear by Rafa and Malik's Heaven Knight and Hell Knight skills. I don't know. I don't know how you make them useful. Maybe Snap can figure it out. Okay, so if we play our cards right here, or in a couple of turns, we should have 1 ghoul left as a hostile enemy who has Don't Act applied to him. And then we should be able to keep that on him, and then I can worry about dealing with the undead enemies as they continuously revive. Because I don't have anyone with Poach, I don't think. And conveniently the ghoul can't accidentally kill itself either, so that's a nice little treat. Alright, treasure number 2, I think is on that tile, so I'm going to have to walk back to it. Mustadio, what's your height? 13. A prime number. Incidentally, you can select prime numbers as well, but I don't have that ability yet. Can do multiples of 3 and 5. Beowulf could be hasted, again. I'm just gonna have her wait so she gets her turn again sooner. Maybe that thing will get scared off because it's low on life. Beowulf not really put in a position to do much of anything, that's okay. I clicked a little too fast. Looks like the combination of him being on a higher height and floating combined. Yeah, that's too bad. You can attack down up to 3. He's on a tile 2 taller and then is floating, which adds 1 to your height. You can attack down 3, but you can only attack up 2.5, which means if you have the high ground Anakin, he's 1. The Blood Sword! Incidentally, you can get that at one other point in the game by stealing it from Gafgarian. There's the one-on-one fight between Gafgarian and Ramza. You can steal it there. Well, does Beowulf need some hit points? I guess. Because conveniently, Rafa also needs job points. Ooh, that's even better, actually. Goodbye. That'll give her a ton of experience points, too. Calculators are a terrible class to level up in, by the way. Their growth stats are truly abysmal. I wonder if we can put him to sleep. 73%, not bad. You don't want to put one like Zombie or Break or something like that. Maybe Zombie's okay. I think that just adds undead. But if you add Break and turn them to stone, the fight's over. So that would be sad. There we go. Party's over, Ghoul. Alright, it pretty much seems like the fight's under control, so I'm just going to off-screen until I get to a place where I can get the treasures, so I'll see you shortly. Welcome back, everyone. It's treasure time. Let's try that again. It's treasure time. It's treasure time! You'll also note that I kind of got lucky. A whole bunch of the enemies crystallized, so you can really see the map effectively. And I forgot about that guy. In one clock tick, we'll find out if he lives or not. Hope he doesn't take one of the crystals. I guess I'll leave you around for that drama. The last item is also right near the bottom of the stage, so Rafa should be able to get it in 1 or 2 actions. Stadio is not in a good place for survival, all things considered. Just gonna have Rafa use a very simple cure on herself. And Beowulf. Low experience points because she only affected herself. Oh, there we go. That was anticlimactic. Not a single one of these, or I guess just one of these enemies reanimated anyway. That problem was taken care of, though. Alright, I'll see you for the next treasure. And welcome back. I think this is where one of the exits is. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. Apparently I'm wrong on that one. Now I'm very disappointed and my confidence is shaken. I seem to recall it showing you a little bit later, but still. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. I was, well excited about finding the exit for you. I guess I'm just gonna keep on tormenting this poor ghoul. And welcome back again, everybody. This is the one I'm excited about. It's a phoenix dang it! Okay, seriously? I was recording, or I forgot to record before and I got it first try and now 3 in a row. The Save the Queen, another one of those. One came with melee duel already, but Save the Queens have the wonderful property of being knight swords and of putting auto protect on you, which is awesome. I kind of thought since you're supposed to like be saving someone else, it should maybe put auto protect on an ally, but this is just fine with me. And now I just have to find an exit. I'll just keep the camera rolling. I've been mainly doing crap like this. Beowulf started getting low on MP ever since I put that ghoul to sleep, blinded it, don't act, don't move. And Malik's been taking a lot of money from it, so when it wakes up, it's going to be really disappointed. And one other thing worth noting is that its speed is 1. It's asleep, so its action gauge isn't even filling, but its speed is down to 1. Oh goodness, what else can we do? If I put Faith on it, it'll be easier to hit him with subsequent attacks from Beowulf. I should have done that right away. Have lots of faith. This is the grinding setup I had right now. I'm pretty happy with it myself. His physical attack is 1 as well. Magic attack was at 50 at one point. It's got to be getting pretty low, though. Okay, we need to find ourselves an exit, and I thought the bottom corner was one of them. So, according to my guide, the other extreme corner is also an exit, and I'm pretty sure someone has to have move find item for them to go there, so guess we'll try that. Could have some fun and turned all my people into frogs. Or we could berserk them. I'm just gonna stick with old reliable protect though. So one thing about math skill that you should know, you can't use the strongest moves with it, which kinda is reasonable. You know, you can't summon Bahamut, you can't use Fire 4 or any of the really powerful ones. Arm aim. You get Don't Act put back on you right now. What a miserable existence. Take away your ability to speak, Mr. Anderson. What good is a phone call if you're unable to speak? Yep. Grinding for money. See you in a bit. Alright everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics. Well, I guess we don't have to go through that whole bit again. Here it is. We found a path that goes further on, and now we can get to the good stuff. Oh. Let's just torch everyone. 1, 2... Yeah, you gotta watch out for that when you're a calculator. One cool thing you can do is just basically decide to yourself, I'm gonna stick with, fire elemental spells. And then what you can do with that is put fire shields on all of your characters so they all absorb fire. And then you can just burn the place to the ground, because you'll get healed by it, even if you do get hit. It's a good way to use a calculator. We also got a ton of experience points, because the enemies were on roughly level 60 where we were, so everyone leveled up a lot. Mustadio was getting like 27 experience points per action. So, I was gonna do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but I mean, probably not that much about my overall configuration is gonna change. I guess we can look and see if Rafa's opened up some new calculator abilities. So the character's level, that's kinda nice to use. Especially, if you can get it so all your characters are on level 99, you can just do anything other than multiples of 3. Aside from that, it's kinda hard to get all your characters on the same level. Yeah, we could go with primes. I'm gonna go with factors of 4, because height is by far the most useful one to do calculations on. Aside from your CT gauge, just because with CT gauge, I guess it's kind of nice because you can always hit the caster that way, because you know they're guaranteed to be at 100. Aside from that, I mean, Mustadio is already an engineer, so He's not going to learn that much. Unless he's missing move +2. Rias did have some abilities outstanding, but none of them really mattered. Yeah, now she's mastered it. And I was kind of happy with her having battle skill as well, because she was really using that quite effectively. Ha! Beowulf also was not missing anything hugely important. I really like him having some time magic options, however I don't know if I want to change him off Temple Knight because I like his default class so much. Could possibly... no, he has no knight skills. I don't know, we can figure out some of these adjustments later. And Malik got a ton of job points, so I'm going to take full advantage of those. He's almost mastered Thief for me, actually. Alright, I think that's gonna about do it for this video. Next time, we'll do the next level of Deep Dungeon, and we'll probably take a slightly different party again, so we'll see you there.